ZKO that decided to pump, letting us out of the market and then drop it again. It was too risky to short again, but was a great bias, to be honest. So now I was looking at this setup on Aster, where we could have this kind of position. Okay, it's still pumping this motherfucker. At the moment, we didn't took out this eye here and this eye here. So maybe we could align something like this with our divergence here. All right. So for now, just wait a second and then we can go with it. So I told you like 3 days ago to don't force anything and wait. And you can clearly see why on this price action. Okay, I told you like here on Monday, I told you to wait a bit. We have 2 area of interest now for Bitcoin to go along with, and it's this green area and this little green area above here. Okay, so these are the 2 areas where I want to see some confluence before go long. Okay, so we will try to get this one first and this second one secondly. Okay, so let's go back to the USDT dominance. You already know my plan about USDT dominance. We have some levels here. As you can see, we are kind of respecting this channel. Could be something like this or like this as I drew here. This was I thought this was a retest and then go up, but as you can see, we had a little reaction at 1900 level on Ethereum. We didn't have a gigapump to 2K that I was expecting. Yeah, we closed at 1936, 35 more or less. Then we had a little pump to 1950, but that's it. Nothing special, guys, as you can see. It's pretty quiet, the market at the moment. We can just play with few quick scalps and take out some profit from the market and nothing more. It's not ready yet for swing positions. Okay, so this is my bias for for the USDT dominance. As long as we stay in this channel, okay, we can go anywhere. The thing that we need to break is obviously like this level here, okay, and then we can start to target these highs here with this support, okay. But the plan here is clear. Until we stay in this channel, we just need to wait a bit. Okay, so my idea about USDT dominance is that we can start to gain back this level, come here, okay, in like tomorrow or maybe Friday, okay, with another drop on Bitcoin down here. With Bitcoin down here, we could have the USDT dominance here. Why should we try along here? Nothing special. If we have the confluences like the peak with the possible 30-minute div, we try with some limits to go long. If we get filled, we can take like some profit here, here, and here if given. Otherwise, we have stop loss break even and we wait for the next area. So the below one here. Okay. ZRO. Yeah, before I said ZKO. No, it's ZRO, the one we shorted. Yeah, but it's still dropping from what I can see here. Let me see the other screens. Yeah, look at this little motherfucker. Look at this, guys. Ah, shit. It was a 5-hour. We took out some profits here. Quick out. Ah, shit. Shit. But yeah, the idea was cool, to be honest. The idea was cool, to be honest. Okay, let me just change a thing here so I can see clearly better the market. Wait a second. Firm. Okay. Okay, so let me know in the comment here if you want to see something special meanwhile. And we have, let's take a look at total. Okay, there you go. So we didn't took out this low here. Okay, you can clearly see it. We have a bit of room here. So what if we just wait for this low to be took out, like this step here and then up, line with this little drop down here and then up on Bitcoin. So I'm trying to align more things as possible to have more confluences to go long with, like swing. Okay, so maybe a bit more, a bit bigger sizes. Okay, and a bit of more patience on profits, so you can maximize your profits. Yeah, this would be the idea. But the market is pretty quiet at the moment. We had today when were at 8:30 a.m. New York time, and then I suddenly drop at New York Open as always. Okay, so when you have a little pump on New York pre-open or New York Open, expect them to go down because they go up to take the liquidity, and then they short massive every time. Okay, this is like a pattern you can follow. Most of the time it happens like this. Otherwise, if it goes down, they take out the liquidity from the lower levels, and then they go up. Don't think I can go up to range highs again on Bitcoin. Not yet, bro. Look at this. Let me clear, obviously, all the lines we have here. This one too, this one too. Let's go with, okay, this one is better. So, sorry. I don't know why I went there selecting. Okay, so range low, range high. Okay, we have the 50 level here. We can also use the Fibonacci to mark up the level. Exactly, this one where we bounced today, the 0.5 level. Okay, so the range here is clear. 0.5, 1, 0 level. So we could go up, but at that point I would wait for a consolidation here and then goes up. Otherwise, we can go down here, take the liquidity, pay the retest. Okay, because if we go up here again with a little spike and then down, you can massive short with, like, imagine like we have a spike like this, then something like this, you would have like a 11 RR play. Let's make it 12 like this. Okay, same here. Okay, you can go long on this wick below the wicks, and then up here. Okay, so yeah, I would wait for these two triggers. Okay, and what I would like to see on the footprint is an absorption on these two level here. What does it mean? We would have, I got that line. We would have like two triggers. Let me explain you. We would have little candle here. Let's make it, wait, Affanculo. This was Italian. Okay. So imagine that we come to this level. Okay. The candles that we want to see here, okay, it's something like this. Okay. With a big wick. Okay. And on the footprint, let me see if I can do it here on TradingView. On the footprint, I would like to see a lot of, we have bid and ask. Okay. So we would have here on the left side, lot of, wait, let's make it, the candle is blue because it's green. Okay. We would have a lot of buys here on the right side. Okay. Here on the left, we would have like a bit of selling. Okay. So it's not so much. Okay. Here it's red like this, but on the footprint, you would have something like this. Let me make it. Okay. Like this with few cells on the left side. So we would have the absorption of these guys that tried to push to the upside the candle, but couldn't do it. Absorption. Okay. So same thing for the downside here. The candle that we would like to have here to, oh, it was fast. That we would like to see here, it's the opposite. Okay. So it's an hammer candle. Okay. Could be blue, so green, or red, so gray in my case. Let's make it gray like this. Okay. So then same thing here, but at the opposite thing, at the opposite side. So we would have big red here, maybe like this. Okay. And here, few buys, but the absorbed all the cells we had on the left side. Absorption. Okay. And we would have this one here, like this, and this one here. Okay. So on the level, these are the things that we would like to have on the footprint. Then you are good to go with long or short with stop below the wick. Okay. So let's imagine we have a wick like this. The long would be like this, and the short would be like this. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, same happened here. Let me see if I can show you here, changing the screen. Give me a moment. Okay, that's why I didn't see Bitcoin, USDT, Binance. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna change the screen of the streaming so you can see. Here. Okay. Can you see it? Yeah. Look what we had here. Okay. Look at all the selling pressure we had on the left side, and then has been absorbed by a few orders on the right side. We can clearly see it on the 15-minute level. Okay. Look, all this selling pressure, okay, absorbed by these few guys here. Reversal. Then we had a big cluster of orders, okay, as you can clearly see down here. Okay. And to be honest, I didn't have the nuts to go long here. Okay. I was a bit angry for the 2 free losses we had, so I didn't want to risk anything. I stayed flat. I didn't miss anything. As you can see, we are minute after minute filling these weeks we left behind, obviously, because this giga expansion in a few time creates imbalances, okay? And market always need to be balanced before goes up, okay? So at the moment we could have, as I told you, a situation like this one, okay? Or a sweep to below, below this low here, and then we play the retest with the stop loss below, okay? But then we can also have another week down, okay, on the same level, but this time where the buyers that absorbed the orders here, okay, they will need to push the price to the upside, okay, and in that case we can easily go to 100 and 105k. Otherwise, if they fail, this is the situation, 40k incoming, okay. So this is the possible scenario. This chart, George, it's trading light, and it's a liquidity chart. I use it with footprint, heat map, order book profile, this one on the right. And I also use sometimes the TPSP and the time price opportunity type PO. Okay. So now it's full of boxes. Let me just delete some. Okay. Too much drawings, guys. Every time I draw like an artist on the chart. Okay. You can also see it with this kind of situation with volume profile and type PO. Okay. So let me go back here on TradingView. Let me change the monitor. Stop streaming. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, so let's take a look at Esther, where we are. Okay, it's playing out at the moment, but before the level I'm interested in at the moment. Not calling it yet for the level. These two lines. Let me know in the chat if you have any question or any suggestion. I tried to play Giga. My entry was like this today, and to be honest, I wasn't too confident about the market, and I closed it here for like $200 profit. It's like anything, and as you can see, it lost all the strength he had. Okay, so also with an important 0.75 level, okay, it didn't have the strength to gain back this level here. Resistance black. Okay, to gain back this level here. As you can see, boom, down. So at the moment, it's very difficult to trade in these conditions. And I saw the Aster way too early, like I said, bottom at 0.42, but sold after. Bro, it's always good to secure profits. You don't never know. Okay, we have so many names on the chart. Someone can pump, someone can dump. Most of the time, they dumps at the moment. As you can see, it's always, I know. For example, on the spot positions, I call it to cover some of the losses we had from the perpetual positions, the leverage positions. We sold them at the top, okay, and we covered perfectly the losses we had. So we had a great read at that time, okay? So it's always good to take some profits. Okay, so let me check it here. So we don't have any interesting POC to the downside, too long to go long with. Of course, this is the major trend line. This hit the 0.886, so I'm not interested anymore Okay, so look at this. This is an important level. As you can see, it was a great level where we had a great response here. Boom, the upside, taking this trend line. Then we go back, we retested it, and now it's like we are doing something like this. So my trigger would be to wait a flip of this level. And you can play the retest targeting the high, okay? Because then you would have a deviation here, okay? Otherwise, another level you can wait for. Let me see, what do we have here? It's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult. I don't know, mate. I don't really know, mate. There is not a clear level at the moment. Because if we start to lose the strength here, we could have like a sweep, obviously, of this low here. Okay, let's make it in black, so it's a SFP. You could have a sweep here, then up, and you can play the retest. Otherwise, as always, we can wait for 0.75 level like here. Let me see, it's in line with this accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Okay, so could have a response when we hit that level there. Okay, we have this up, 75 level. Let's make it more clear like this. Miss it by a few inches. Okay, like this. And so yeah, 3 levels at the moment, bro. So now wait, then try to get this SFP. Otherwise, wait down here. If it fails, we're gonna take out obviously this low here, and that at the point, as always, down, up, retest. We have a lot of levels to play with on hype. Guys, ZRO is ripping down as fuck. Oh, I wanted to short this shit again, but didn't have the nuts to do it. Oh shit. Never mind. All right. I'm short type 2. Yeah, that's a good one. A good one. So coming back on hype. Sorry, didn't get see your message. You can short it. If you are already in from the higher levels, it's a good one. Obviously, this entry here was amazing. If it start to show some strength, trying to break out this trend line, of course, you're gonna cut it. Of course, okay. What else do we have here? Let's take another look at Aster. Okay, Aster is going, so we're not going to call it. Let me delete the alerts I had here. Let me know in the comments here, guys, if you want to see anything else. Let me refresh the watch list. Bera is ripping. Wow, this coin. Wow, this coin. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. This coin is unbelievable. Oh yeah, guys, Sol and Ethereum, my bad. We didn't talk about them. So again, here, look at the level where we have some confluences. Okay, have this 1-day POC alone, but it's a Binance USD POC. And most of the time you have a great reaction. So I have an alert here in case, I think this already play out, this alert. In case we drop down here, this could be a first entry, but only because it's a Binance USD. POC. Otherwise, if it was like a BitGet or Bitfinex, I didn't care about it. And then obviously, guys, as for Bitcoin, we have a lower area around here, okay, where we could try to go long. Otherwise, again, here we have another great clusters. Okay, if with Bitcoin at 58K, would be very probable to have Ethereum down here. Okay, wouldn't be a surprise for me. But at this point, guys, with Ethereum down here and Bitcoin like down here, okay, convert all your like futures account into a spot one, or go with low level positions and go long with not everything you have, obviously. Okay, you always need to calculate your size, but could be great for swing positions. Okay, then we have Sol. Do you think bottom in? Not yet, PM. Not yet. Still a bit of patience. Still a bit of patience. Okay. These levels here. We have a little cluster on this level for Solana. Otherwise, here we have a ton of good levels to play with. Then we have XRP. And XRP is in the middle of nowhere. So XRP lost all this cluster of POC. So in my opinion, XRP could be very weak, wipe out this low, and then regain back the level. So in this scenario, I would see this scenario. With this coin, I would see this scenario. Okay. Then. Let me know here if you have anything else. BNB, good reaction, very weak at the moment. BCH, very strong compared to other coin. Doge is like nothing special. Farcoin, it's in the middle of nowhere. Imagine the one with spot position on this coin, guys. Like started here, pump it here, down here. We are like fucked. Oh yeah, then we have Tau. Okay. This was a good level to play with. We didn't play it. And Tau need to gain back some strength, to be honest. Tau really need to come back very, very strong, because now, to me, we already lost, as you can see, all the levels of the golden pocket. So we can like wait for a sweep of this low here, wait with the situation like this one. Okay, like this. On Tau would be cool to have it down here on this low. Okay. And then what we have, guys, nothing special, to be honest. But for now, the thing that is most important for you is the patience. Patience. My monthly RR target, positive, bro. Positive. Nothing special. I don't care about like to have 100 RR in a month. The main thing is like the constancy. I don't know how it's called. Like 5R, 10R is good, bro. 10R is a very good. If you can skip 10R every month with your portfolio, in average in a year you have 120R. And you can do the math after 5 years. What would you have on in your portfolio, making 10R per day per month? The main thing is the constancy. Okay, so it's not easy. I'm very, very tired, to be honest, after these days in front of the screen. I also told to the team today that I was tired to be so focused on the chart. Yeah, I need to go to touch some grass. In fact, this Saturday I will go a bit to the mountain with my girlfriend. Okay, I'll spend there the weekend, and I'll relax a bit my mind. Because at the moment for this kind of market, you really need to be so focused, so disciplined. Okay, we did a quick scalp like 0.30 R. It's always better than 1 R losses, guys. So I prefer to take a 0.30 than a 1 R. Obviously, then we have some losses. It's normal. Okay, even Real Madrid sometimes takes some goals against. It's normal. You can be the best, but you always have to keep an eye on everything, and you can't be perfect. So this is the mentality you should go with. It's not easy to keep it. It's always easy to talk about this. It's not easy to be like this. Okay. So let's see what we have. Oh my gosh. Let's last check on. Okay, it's left gas behind or not. The new peak. So for now we just take some alerts. Okay. I don't think we could play with this one. Maybe with a 50 minutes div, but again here we need a new peak. Yeah, we need a new peak. Okay. Any question, guys? We see the absorption, the possible plan to play with, the levels we are interested in, the total situation, USDT situation. We saw so many things. So let me know if you have any other question. Otherwise, I can wish you all a great night. We will catch tomorrow. Okay, Malik, I answered to your question. When we have the sweep I told you about Bitcoin, where we have a clear direction of bottom in and possible scalp, swing instead of scalps. Okay, George was writing. Let me see if it's a question or not. My bird. Render. Render was on a good level like some days ago, but then lost all his strength. It was on a really good level. Like here, it was a good level to go long, but then lost all his strength. Okay, so now I don't see a trigger on this one, maybe as the other coin in this situation with no POCs to play with. Here, waiting here. If we zoom out, okay, we could have or a sweep here, or even this was the level I was looking for. So maybe we can tap here and go up. And so we would have like 1, 2, and 3 tap. The thing that I don't like so much is that it's too close here. Okay. So in this kind of situation, I would do something like this. Okay. With a greater expansion, a retest of the level. Okay. This buyer here defending the level and then up again. But in this situation where we have like a flatched penis like this, okay, I would expect most probably a sweep here, retest and up. Okay, it's too close for me here. I would like to have a bigger reaction and then you can test the level. All right then. So thank you for joining. Sorry for last week, but I had, as I told you, a little problem. Now it's all good. And thank you. Let's go, Tom. Speak. You can speak, I think, Tom. No?